Welcome back to the Ford Sports Zone. I'm Emerson Latzia from ESPN 106.3. Anthony "Rumble" Johnson has one of the true stories of redemption in the ultimate sport of mixed martial arts. So what makes the Boca Raton resident so special? Check it out.
Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida.
On the eve of the biggest fight of his career,
he's just an outstanding athlete.
Anthony "Rumble" Johnson's biggest concern? Yeah, the weather in Stockholm, Sweden.
It's cool. It's cool there, you know. Yeah. It's cool and it's cold.
Tomorrow night, he'll go head-to-head with Alexander Gustafsson in the main event of UFC on Fox 14.
This is just the biggest fight of my life.
He really throws heavy leather.
Because on the line, a potential shot at longtime light heavyweight champion Jon "Bones" Jones.
Of course, my main goal is to win the title.
Rumble was cut by the UFC 3 years ago, and all that did was light a fire in his heart.
Declaring the winner by TKO.
More and more I think about how far I've come with my coach and my team and stuff, and I want to just keep going.
And as expectations continue to grow for the 30-year-old, so does his winning streak.
But I make sure I stay humble and focus on what's in front of me. I'm just blessed to be able to do what I do, and God gave me a talent, so I'm using it.
I love that guy. And I love this guy as well. This is Jordan Sherwood, ESPN West Palm's MMA expert. What's up, man?
How you doing, buddy?
Doing great. Happy Friday. Thanks for always joining us, breaking down the MMA world. UFC on Fox 14, here on Fox 29 tomorrow night. You just heard from Anthony "Rumble," Boca Raton resident. Yeah. He's got his hands full tomorrow night. What kind of shot are you giving him?
Yeah, I mean, I've given him a shot. I mean, he's won 8 fights in a row. There's a reason why he's in this spot right now, fighting for a chance to fight Jon Jones for the UFC light heavyweight title. But he has a tall task in front of him. He's going to Stockholm, Sweden, and is going to fight in front of 40,000 people. That's the second largest UFC crowd in its history. And he's fighting Alexander Gustafsson, the guy that almost took Jon Jones to a brink of defeat, nearly defeated him a year ago, and the winner fights Jon Jones for the title.
It's so interesting because the main card, you said, is at 8 o'clock here on Fox 29 tomorrow night, but over in Sweden, it's what time?
It's taking place, the main card is set around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., so Anthony's on a little bit different of a schedule right now compared to here in South Florida.
All right, as we know, the winner, like you just mentioned, is going to face Jon "Bones" Jones, the biggest name in the sport. He recently ran into some troubles outside of the octagon, I guess recently entered drug rehab. What's the latest on him?
Well, the latest is he's out of drug rehab now. He went there for 24 hours, got surveillance, met with a bunch of doctors, and they determined he didn't have a problem, that he made a mistake. He's going to continue to receive treatment, visits from doctors, but small suspension, if anything, coming to Jon Jones, but just a fine of $25,000. He'll fight in July. He'll fight the winner of this fight tomorrow night between Anthony Johnson and Alexander Gustafsson.
Yeah, and he said in his interview with Fox Sports, he says, I do not have a cocaine problem.
Yeah, and they determined he didn't have a cocaine problem, just tested positive December 4th for a random drug test that they took, the Nevada State Athletic Commission. So in all likelihood, Jones is not going to face any suspension from the UFC, and he'll fight in July.
Cool. And the return of Anderson the Spider Silva right around the corner, UFC 183.
That's
so first time we've seen him since that gruesome leg injury. We're not going to show it to you. But how do you see this going for him, his return?
I think it's going to be a victory for Anderson Silva. I mean, traditionally the UFC puts a big fight card on Super Bowl weekend, the Saturday of the Super Bowl, and Anderson Silva will be fighting Nick Diaz, a former champion as well. But this is a big fight for Anderson at 39 years old. If he wins this fight, he's going to fight for the title yet again, likely against Chris Weidman or Vitor Belfort if they're successful in their fight. But Anderson Silva, is it the Michael Jordan of the Wizards or the Michael Jordan of the Bulls return? Yeah, I'm leaning more towards the Bulls return just because of Anderson Silva.
That is what we are hoping. That is exactly what we are hoping. We don't want to see the Michael Jordan of the Wizards.
No, we do not.
All right, Jordan, thanks a lot for joining us, man. And tomorrow morning on Inside the Cage, 10 a.m., ESPN 106.3, you're going to have on...
We're going to have Anthony "Rumble" Johnson on right before he fights.
Oh, that is fantastic. All right, folks, that's our show tonight. That is the Ford Sports Zone. For myself, Emerson Latzia, Jordan Sherwood, thanks for watching. We're back here tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Enjoy the fights.